Everybody needs a coach in life. Coaching businesses and entrepreneurs like you to spike an additional 40% to your bottom line. Michael Burt is a multi-championship coach, best-selling author, trainer, motivator, and all-around super coach. Now, from the Greatness Factory Studios, this is Super Coach.
Hey guys, I'm Coach Michael Burt, the Super Coach. Every week, coming into your life to really do three things: multiply your life, multiply your money, and multiply your business. Man, I've been out on the road, and I want to apologize to you for not putting out more Super Coach podcast. I had my team get my fancy microphones and the headphones and everything that we needed so that I can do a better job of feeding you. I believe a good coach can change your life. I believe those that have a coach earn 3 and 4 times the amount of money than those that don't. And I believe we can't see the picture when we're inside the frame. Today's topic on Super Coach, which is a weekly podcast on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Podcast Republic, brought to you by Hotze Health and Wellness Center in Houston, Texas. All that energy I got came from Dr. Hotze, right? My wife getting pregnant with our second child started with old Doc Hotze getting them hormones right. So I'm here back at my loft in Tennessee. I'm in the Greatness Factory for a day. This weekend, I'm speaking at Skillathon, which is Chris Rude's big real estate event. I've been in Texas this week with Dallas, Texas, kicking off Park Cities, Ford of Dallas, which great time. I was in St. Louis with North Star. Next week, I'm going to be in Houston, Texas. So I'm so glad that I can bring you this message. How do you turn courage into money? How do you turn courage into money? For a long time, people have been asking me to talk about courage. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? Like, why do I need to talk about courage? Like, I wrote a book called Swag, right, on confidence. It is an internal knowing you can create or manifest something. And like, why do I need? So I filter through these topics every month in my coaching program. And I'm like, what would move a statistic in a person's life? What would move a business statistic in a person's life? And I kept coming back to this concept of courage, man. How do you help a person develop monster courage? Courage is the ability to do something that frightens you. It is the willingness to confront uncertainty. Let me give you some synonyms of courage: backbone, spine, grit, spirit, spunk, boldness, audacity. Now, I was thinking about this concept because I believe courage is tied to confidence. There's something that you need to do that you don't want to do. There's a person you need to call that you don't call. There's a relationship you need to build that you haven't built. And why? You don't have enough courage. Every decision, every time a person doesn't take action on something, it's for one reason: they ain't got any courage. Why? They have the willingness, the unwillingness to confront uncertainty. They will not confront uncertainty. They are unwilling to confront uncertainty. They're unwilling to do something that frightens them. Now, what I'm going to talk about on this when it comes to expansion is everything has to do with courage and confidence. For example, spending money on marketing that you may never get back. Lack of courage. Spending money on employees that may or may not make you any money. Spending money on new ideas and programs that never work. And by the way, employees don't cost you money. Not having employees costs you money. Spending money on hiring your first employee, for all the little solopreneurs in the world. I've been there. Spending money on leveling up your skill set. I'm going to come back and unpack that one. Spending time and energy on opportunity that may never materialize. Or spending time on customers that may never appreciate you. Courage has to do on every single one of those. But if you said to me, Coach Burt, what's the number one thing that you think people lack courage in? It is spending money on leveling up their skill set. I can't tell you how many people will not spend money on leveling up their skills. So I want you to think of a person like this. There are 4 parts to a person's nature: knowledge for the mind, skill for the body, desire for the heart, and confidence for the spirit. When you are not producing at the level you would like to produce at, it is because one of those dimensions, one of those parts of your nature is deficient. It's fragmented. It's not producing at a high frequency. One of those parts is not producing at a high level. Knowledge, skill, desire, competence. Let's say, so a person asked me this question this week. Great question. She said, I'm not hitting my goals. I've got courage. Okay. Willingness to confront uncertainty, willingness to take action, willingness to do something Friday. I got courage. I got confidence. I've been successful in my role before. What could I be missing, Coach Burt? Why am I not hitting my goals? And I said, you need to level up your skills. You need to go learn under the number one person in the world. You need to grow your skill set, right? You need to grow your skill set. Now, when you're thinking about this concept of growing your skill set, would you be willing to spend money for somebody to coach you on leveling up your skill set? And I was just coaching a real estate company. I've been with, like I said, a car dealership this week, a $25 million insurance company, and everybody's producing. But what if they have a prey drive, a internal belief that they can produce at a higher level, that they need the fortitude to go take action? If you got courage and you got confidence, what you're missing is either knowledge or skill. Now, here's the question. Will you have the courage to spend the money to go get it? Because what if the marketing did work and you became a big star? What if the employees allowed you to play in your unique ability area that you hired? What if your idea turned into millions of dollars? What if your first employee showed you how to 4X your income or allowed you to 4X your income? What if your new skill set that you paid good money to get actually increased your earning power? And what if only one out of every 10 opportunities actually worked, but that one made you a multi-millionaire? I'm Coach Michael Burt. We're going to come back from the break. I hope you're interested in doing some things with me. I've got an incredible intensive coming up next Thursday called Level 10. I'm going to talk a little bit about that today. Are you a level 10 person stuck in a level 2 opportunity? And are you focused on your biggest opportunity? I'm going to be doing that at the Lodge December 12th. I've got the Monster Growth Boot Camp January 29th and 30th. I've got the Monster Cruise the 7th through the 10th to the Bahamas. I've got Monster Marketer in February 28, 29. I got all kinds of stuff. We're about to release Jamaica, Israel, Vero Beach, all the places we're going to be next year. A tour with Tim Story. Don't Let Life Knock the Shout Out of You tour. It's going to be incredible, guys. I'm Coach Michael Burt. When I come back in segment number 2, I'm going to show you bold moves that will inspire you to take courage and turn it into money. Ideas turn into money, and courage turns into money if you just have the guts to take action. I'm Coach Michael Burt, and you're watching Super Coach.
This event here that I'm at Coach's Lodge is the Monster Producer Retreat. I signed up for it a few months ago after talking to Eric and learning and following Coach with the idea that I want to become a professional coach and speaker. This retreat has been absolutely indispensable in my self-development. I'll tell you, my book came out 6 months ago, and in 6 months I'm getting on stages. I've been interviewed on the radio. I'm going to be on television. My book is the #1 book for young entrepreneurs. And if you had told me a year and a half ago that that would have happened, I would have laughed in your face. The key, folks, is that when you hire Coach Burt or you come to a retreat like this, is you've got to back it with action. And I guarantee if you back it with action, great things will happen. Being coached by Coach, man, is like a shot of adrenaline every day. I have never met anybody that has more energy radiating off of that forehead. He's got more energy just coming out of him, man, than Ferrari. I mean, he's on fire. He brings his A game. It's inspired me. That's how I've always been. And he's been a great coach, a great mentor, and I know over time he's going to become a great friend.
Welcome back to Super Coach. I'm Coach Michael Burt. I believe everybody needs a good coach in life. I'm back at my loft here in Tennessee. This is a separate office down from the Greatness Factory. If you've never been to the Greatness Factory in Tennessee, come on down and see Coach Burt. Tonight I'm coaching. I coach live here every month. If you got a company you want me to train, we can do it here. We can do it out at the lodge. We can do it at your place. But I believe with a good coach, you're going to earn 3 and 4 times the amount of money. Number one, a good coach is going to give you some courage. What is courage? Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back and make sure you got it. Because courage is backbone, spine, grit, spirit, boldness, audacity. Name one big time person. Name one big time person you know that don't have that. Right? Elon Musk took all the money he made at PayPal and put it into Tesla, SpaceX. Jeff Bezos didn't take a profit for the first 10, 15, 20 years of Amazon. It takes courage, man. So you're not doing things in your life because you ain't got the courage. That's the only reason. You're not spending money on yourself because you don't know if you'll get it back. You're not started a diet. And by the way, old Coach Birch lost 12 or 13 or 14 pounds. I'm down to 177. I was at 191 just 3 weeks ago. Why? New eating plan that I'm on, new exercise regimen, new specific plans working for me. If you want to know more about it, reach out to me, coach@coachbird.com. I dropped 12 or 13 pounds in 3 weeks, feeling like $1 million. My mind's so clear. I can see all the way to the moon. Why? I got courage, man. Courage to stick to the plan. Courage to spend some money on myself. Courage to get the best health care I can get because I got big dreams and I want to do something. Now, let me give you some bold moves that inspire you. I was watching this Garth Brooks video, this Garth Brooks documentary the other night on A&E, and it was telling the story of Garth Brooks becoming a big famous star in Tulsa, Oklahoma, or Stillwater, Oklahoma. And he's playing at all the local bars, and people thought he was famous, and he was making $700 a week. And his fans paid for him to go to Nashville to pursue a dream of becoming a big country music star. And so he goes to Nashville. He takes one meeting, and the person at ASCAP told him, "You're never going to make $700 a week here. Son, you just need to get in your car and go on back to Oklahoma." Guess what old Garth Brooks did? That's exactly what he did. He took one meeting, got told no, got in his car, drove all the way back to Oklahoma, told his wife Nashville wasn't for him. And he got home, and his dad said something to him that in the documentary, he wouldn't even say what his dad said. He wouldn't even talk about what his dad said to him. But my guess is, he said, "Son, is that all the courage you got? Try one time and quit." So he goes back to Oklahoma. He plays for 2 years in the bars. And one of his fans said to him, "I thought you were going to Nashville. I thought you were going to do something big. I thought you were going to be famous. I thought you were," and he said, "Well, I went to Nashville and it didn't work out. Nashville's not for me." And this fan said to him, "Surely you're going to go back, aren't you?" Comes back to Nashville, Tennessee, gets told no 7 times, finds a little manager. The manager believes in him. The manager pulls over one day on the side of the road. He says, "Garth, you're going to make it big, man. It's just a matter of time." 7 different record labels told him no, rejected him. It's low on confidence. Sometimes when you're low on swag, you can borrow some from somebody else. All it takes is one person believing in you. Just one person believing in you. And his manager believed in him. So he had a show at the Bluebird Cafe. He was scheduled to be number 7 to sing. But the guy who was in the number 2 spot was supposed to be a big time guy. And record label executives were coming to see this guy who was in the number 2 spot. But that guy was late. And they bumped old Garth Brooks up to number 2. And instead of seeing the guy they thought they were going to come see, they actually got to see Garth Brooks perform live. And one of those people from Capitol Records came over and said, "Come see us on Monday. We might have missed something." Same people that rejected him the week before. And he signs a record deal with Capitol Records. And he moves on to be Garth Brooks, selling maybe more albums than anybody. Now, what's the lesson of that story on courage? Which Garth Brooks are you? The first one that gives up within 24 hours, or the second one, which gets told no 7 times and you keep fighting through because you got the courage? Let me use another word, conviction, to fight through the fear and the feelings. So let me finish this up. I think courage is necessary courage to get in the game, courage to learn from another person, courage to spend money on yourself, courage to add your first employee, courage to open up a new office, courage, right, to take action, man, courage to lose sometime. There is no losing, there's only learning. I believe that. So I'm going to give you my courageous filter as I close this out. If you're not spending time, hopefully a Monster Producer, I want to encourage you, check out my coaching program, Monster Producer. It's ridiculously priced right now at $1,497. What are you going to get? A year's worth of coaching, Monday accountability sessions, Tuesday, Thursday rhythms, private Facebook group, access to private information with me, strategy sessions if you need them. Like, you're going to get it all, man, for $1,497. That program is typically $399 per month or $5,000 per year. This is the time to get in and roll. So get in there with me. Roll with me, baby. That's what I'm telling you. What's my filter when I make courageous decisions? Number one, can I turn this liability into an asset? How do I turn this liability into an asset? Number two, how much force or energy am I going to have to exert to make this work? Just because it's a lot don't mean I don't do it, by the way. Number three, who are the influencers and future opportunity if I get involved and make this courageous decision? Number four, what's the track record of other people doing what I'm trying to do just because they haven't done it? Like these greatness factories I'm building, ain't nobody done that. It takes a lot of guts to go out and raise X number of dollars to do it. Courage. Is there a niche or untapped area I can fill? Am I uniquely qualified? And is this a level 10 opportunity? Now, level 10 opportunity is a concept, it's a big opportunity where there's lots of potential here. You just got to have the guts to take action. Okay? It's a level 10 opportunity. Don't be a level 10 person stuck in a level 2 opportunity, which is why I'm doing the workshop next Thursday, December 12th at my lodge to help you map out your 2020 so you can have the biggest year you've ever had. If you think it's a level 10, why aren't you doing something about it? Like, I'm sitting here thinking about decisions I need to make right now that are level 10s. I don't want to be a level 2 person. Guys, today we've been talking about courage on Super Coach. We believe 30 minutes can change your life. We believe a good coach can change everything for you. I'm going to make a commitment now that I got all this fancy equipment to continually pump out podcasts for you and feed you more content. I'm also going to make a commitment to have some of the biggest people in the world on my show, Person of Interest. And if you're out there in the world and you're looking for a good coach, man, find a coach that you can believe in, that you think is a good person that cares about you and your future success. And I want that coach to be me. Go to coachbird.com. Click on level 10 if you want to come to my workshop. If you want to come to my boot camp in January, the Monster Growth Boot Camp. If you want to come on the cruise with me, if you want to come to the Monster Marketing event with Jonathan Hawkins and I, if you want to go to Jamaica with me, whatever. I got people flying with me on my airplane this Saturday, my jet, because they took action. I'm Coach Michael Burt. I believe everybody needs a good coach in life. This is how you turn courage into money.
My name is Victor Maya, and I'm in Oklahoma, and I own multiple businesses, all the way from a water and fire restoration company to a commercial roofing company. I also own Conquer Nation. And man, when I met Coach Bird, there was something that I always saw. I always go back, man, to what I believe. There's two things that I believe. I believe in impacting my customers' lives with my services and talents, and I also believe in being a transformation business instead of a transaction business. And man, when I met him, we just connected. I always say it's not about what I get from here, but it's what I can be able to give. Literally, that's the way Coach thinks, is what can I give to this guy and how can I impact his life? Because the way Coach has impacted my life, it's not just through business or making money, but also through health. My health has rose up to like a level that I never thought that I could get to. Also, my business has expanded, has grown. Also, my thinking, when I thought I was thinking big, literally I was thinking this big. And then when I met him, he got me to here, especially my mind, he got it to here. So, hey man, look, don't even hesitate. Just sign up. I promise you, you'll get more value out of this than anything. Don't be afraid to take the step. Come to his retreats. You might be like, man, it costs too much. It might be $2,500, $5,000. Hey, I promise you, you'll get the value. Or hey, contact me and I'll give your money back. I'll give your money back. That's how much I believe in this. All right? Thank you.